Welcome to today's Sportscards. I'll take you through an in-depth review of Hayleys PLC, a renowned Sri Lankan conglomerate.
This is the world of Hayleys, a world where we transform lives today for tomorrow. The world of Hayleys.
Let's move on to the articulations of Hayleys PLC vision, mission, and the strategic directions. You can see here there is missions and visions of Hayleys PLC. First, let's consider about articulations of the vision. Hayleys PLC vision is to be Sri Lankan's corporate inspiration at all times. It sets a clear aspirations for leaderships and ethical impacts. Its unique, emotionally resonant language inspires unified actions across sectors. Next, articulations of the missions. Hayleys PLC's mission is delivering superior shareholder value by unleashing the full potentials of our people and achieving leaderships in all our domestic and global businesses. It clearly defines who they are, what they do, and why they exist. It reflects a purpose-driven identity focused on value creations, people development, and global competitiveness. Next, articulations of the strategic directions. Hayleys PLC strategic directions is built on a 5-pillar plan: portfolio optimizations, inclusive business model, customer centricity, ESG resilience, and inspired teams to outcompete rivals, allocate resources smartly, and progress towards their long-term vision. Let's take a look at how Hayleys PLC evaluates its internal and external environment to drive long-term competitiveness. You can see here pestle analysis of Hayleys PLC. When it comes to the external factors, political stability, trade policies, and economic resilience support its export-driven model. The company aligns socio-culturally by supporting over 1 lakh livelihoods, invest in technology and innovations, uphold environmental sustainability through ESG practices, and maintains legal compliance with strong governance. When it comes to the Hayleys internal factors, Hayleys leverage a strong brand, global reach, and 36,000 skilled employees. Its core strengths include operational diversifications, innovation, ESG integrations, and effective management. Next part is adoptions of competitive strategies. Hayleys PLC adopts a strategic blend of Porter's 5 generic competitive strategies. It achieves cost leadership through large-scale efficiencies in plantation, fiber, and logistics. The group pursues differentiations by offering unique, high-value products in agrochemical, purification, and hand protections, supported by strong R&D and ESG practices. Throughout cost focus, Hayleys Fiber delivers low-cost solutions in niche markets like coir and packaging. Meanwhile, differentiation focus is seen in premium niche products such as mattress and PPE gloves. Finally, as a best cost provider, Hayleys combines affordability with innovation, offering eco-friendly and ESG-compliant solutions. This multi-strategy approach ensures long-term competitiveness and value creation across diverse markets.
Proud to say that Global Brands magazine UK recognized Advantis as the best transportation and logistics company in Sri Lanka. Was also recognized as the best transportation and logistics company in South Asia. So that was a big achievement. It was not too long ago when we realized that we were the market leader in Sri Lanka and felt that we needed to go into international markets. We were of course, in Sri Lanka and the Maldives, but we moved into strategic markets like India, Bangladesh, and also Indonesia, Singapore, Myanmar, and Thailand. So these are the markets that we operate in, because we felt that we had the right people and we had the right culture to move into these markets.
Next, let's unpack Hayleys PLC's strategic actions, how they choose what to do, when to do, and what scale. First, let's consider about strategic moves. Hayleys pursues both offensive acquisitions such as Singer and Horner Plantation strengthen market position, while defensive ESG investments like Code protect against regulatory and reputational risk. Let's look at the timing. As an early adopter, Hayleys launched its ESG Life Codes roadmap in 2022, setting the pace for sustainability in Sri Lanka. Subsequently, they have acted as fast followers in digitizations, rolling out SAP S4 HANA and supply chain upgrades across divisions. What about the scope of operations? The group grows through targeted acquisitions, engages backward integrations, and pursues forward integrations by adding dealerships network across 1,500 plus points. Now, let's explore how Hayleys PLC executes its corporate strategies through smart diversification. First, industry entry and mode of entry. Hayleys expand into sectors including leisure, textile power, and plantation, entering via strategic acquisition like Singer, the Kingsbury Hotel, and South Asia Textile to diversify revenue and gain market footholds. Value chain synergies and strategies. Strategic fit. The group leverage backward integrations, example, coir fiber processing complements plantation and forward integration such as dealerships networks, creating operational synergies across its 16 sectors. Third, investment priorities and resource allocations. Capital is directed to high growth or high margin segment, textiles, eco-solution and ESG focused business to maximize return and support their proposed led growth agenda. Fourth, boosting combined performance through initiatives like Life Code ESG Roadmap, centralized partnerships, cross sectors knowledge sharing, and group level optimization. Hayleys enhances collective value creation and performance. Now let's move on to strategy supportive people, capabilities, and organization structure. Hayleys PLC builds a strong corporate strategy by aligning the right people, capabilities, and structure. First, people. With over 36,000 employees, Hayleys focus on continuous learning, leadership developments, and wellness to foster a high performing, purpose driven culture. Second, capabilities. The group enhance efficiency and decision making through advanced digitizations tools such as SAP S4 HANA ERP, Smart Logistic, and Sustainability System. A structure, it uses a multi-divisional structure allowing decentralized operation by business or geography, supported by a central headquarter for resource allocation and strategic oversight. Let's consider about impact of culture and leadership. At Hayleys PLC Corporate, culture and leadership are central to effective strategic execution. First, let's talk about culture. Rooted in values like honesty, innovation, and social responsibility, Hayleys foster a collaborative and ethical environment through the Hayleys way. This strong, unified culture guides employee behavior, promote innovations, and ensure consistent stakeholder engagement across its 36,000 plus workforce. So, let's consider about leadership. Purposeful and responsive Haley's leadership champions governance, ESG, and strategic priorities via tools like Life Code, Roadmap. Leaders reinforce values through. Now I will bring you Haley's financial result and organizational performance. You can see here, this is the financial performance of 2024-2025 according to their annual report. You can see here analysis of financial ratios. First, gross profit margin. Gross profit margin measures the efficiency of productions and pricing strategies. A higher margin means the company retains more revenue after covering direct cost, indicating strong cost control and pricing power. Next, net profit margin. Net profit margin shows how much of each rupees of revenue turns into profit after all expenses. Haley's 3.4% margins reflects modest profitability, indicating that while top-line performance is strong, cost and external pressures affect the bottom line. Third, total return on assets. ROA measures how efficiently the company uses its total assets to generate profit. A 3.36% ROA means Haley's earns 3 rupees and 36 cents for every 100 rupees in assets, indicating moderate efficiency, which is reasonable for capital-intensive conglomerate. Next, total debt to asset ratio. This shows what portions of the company's assets are financed by debts. A high ratio implies higher financial risk. If Haley's has a high debt to asset ratio, 38.88%, it means the company is aggressively using debts, which may increase returns but also risk. Next, debt to equity ratio. It compares total debt with shareholders' equity. Haley's 136.93% ratio means debt exceeds equity. It's indicating a leverage structure. This can amplify earnings in good times but increases financial risk if interest rates or costs rise. Next, current ratio. This measures liquidity, the ability to meet short-term obligations. Haley's current ratio of 1.14% indicates strong short-term financial health, with more than double the current assets needed to cover liabilities. It signals low default risk and financial flexibility. Next, dividend payout ratio. A dividend payout ratio of 58.25% means that Hayleys PLC distributes over half of its net earnings to shareholders as dividends and retains the rest for reinvestments in the business. Let's come to the end of the podcast. So, in conclusion, Hayleys PLC stand as a benchmark of strategic diversifications, financial resilience, and sustainable growth. So, thank you to join with us.